What fell? Hey guys, it's Marin and welcome to another What I Eat in a Day. So today, thankfully, I have a bit more time on my hands so I can put some more effort into my meals. I definitely want to do a video where I'm like the most extra day of eating, because some days I have those. Today is not the most extra day of eating, but you know, I have some extra time. I only have one school class that I am taking in the afternoon today on Thursdays, so you know, more time for me. This morning I've already gone to work out and I just got back. I'm super sweaty, but it's cold, so like the sweat dries and it's just this weird, I'm about to go shower. But anyway, I already have my coffee. It's like 25 degrees, but I have a cold brew because I'm sweaty after my workout, and then I get it and then I just suffer on the walk home until I'm warm in my apartment again. Plus cold brew is like, it's just so much better than warm coffee. Like, do you relate? Anyway, I haven't had anything to eat yet, but I will have breakfast after I shower and wash my hair and do, this is like major clean out time. It's time to wash my hair, it's time to shave, it's like that day. So for now I'm just gonna sip on my coffee and I will see you and a different version of me. I'm in my astrology video setup because I actually just filmed a video on how to pick your first tarot deck out. So I will link that, or actually this video will probably go out first, maybe you won't. I'll link it down below, so whenever it comes out, it will be down below. How to pick your first tarot deck, watch it. But anyway, as you saw for breakfast, I had a little almond milk yogurt bowl with my favorite cereal that I have right now, which I have like 4 huge bags of because you had to buy it in bulk. I'll link it below. It's a really good cereal that's like no sugar. Not that, you know, not demonizing sugar, but you know, I'd prefer without. For lunch, I'm going to make basically like an Asian style salad with a cashew dressing and some carrots and sweet potatoes and tempeh. I'll show you how it's all coming together, and basically the only thing that you really have to make is the dressing, which I'm making in bulk for a few days, so I will show you how I do that. Lunch here. I'm really excited because this is a lot of flavors that I don't actually usually make, but I'm glad I pulled them together for this. I'm sure it'll turn out really well. I'm gonna have this and then I'm gonna head off to class, and then luckily after class I have a reading with a fellow astrologer. We're doing a reading exchange. I will see you when I'm done with this after class later today. I'll see you sometime. I'm back and I have a fuck ton of laundry to put away, but I have a very, very awesome special delivery. So this is my favorite Coco Bakes vegan sourdough bread, and it was delayed like 2 days because the FedEx guy like wasn't leaving it at my door because like it was some sort of like special package, but it's kind of wet. I don't know if rain got in this. I'm kind of concerned. I don't know if the bread is just sweating or like what's happening here, but it smells really sourdoughy and I'm excited. Maybe it's just like moist from the cold forming ice crystals, but this bread, guys, it's so good. Like, try it if you haven't, please. And I'm also going to be making brownies. They're going to be red velvet brownies using beets for the red coloring, which is why I'm holding beets. I'm gonna save the leaves so I can actually eat the leaves with my dinner, but I'll link the recipe down below I'm using for this. It's the Desserts with Benefits, I believe. It's like a healthy red velvet brownie recipe. I'm not using some of the excess ingredients, like I'm not using fake butter flavoring or like, I don't even know, some of the weird shit in there. I'm just doing like the basic stuff. I'm scaling it down. I think I'm gonna half the recipe so I have like 6 instead of 9 or something, since it's just for me. And I'm gonna sub cassava flour for the sorghum flour just because I don't have it, but I'll link the recipe down below. And it's gonna take a while because I have to roast the beets to get the puree for the red velvet coloring. So I'm gonna start on that now as I put laundry away and, I don't know, watch Big Brother probably. So for dinner, I'm gonna make a sort of fall veggie tofu curry. I make curries all the time, so if you've been here, you've probably seen something like this before, but I'm specifically going to be using, you know, some warm veggies. So I made some black forbidden rice last night. I make grains for the week generally, so I have enough for the next few days, and I also have some tofu that I've already pressed up and used part of, so I'll use the rest of that tofu. And for veggies, I'm going to be using kabocha squash, which I have right here. I always pick the smallest kabocha squash I can find because, like, for just me, like, I don't need a fucking family size squash. So I'm going to cut this just for today's serving. I'll just do like a little quadrant probably of the squash. And then I will also do some Brussels sprouts, some carrots, and some broccoli with that. Oh, and the beet greens, which I have here because we don't want to let these go to waste. I've never had beet greens before, so I'm excited to see like what they taste like basically. I'm not sure if I'm going to roast or air fry or just steam the kabocha squash. I might roast them in the oven because the brownies will be baking, or I might just throw them in to steam. We'll see, maybe both. But anyway, I will show you like as this is coming together. It's kind of boring, so I'll speed it up, but you know, we'll see everything when it's done. So everything is finally done cooking, thank God. I'm really hungry. That took a while because I was really like lazy and slow watching Big Brother at the same time, but we have everything all ready. So we have some forbidden black rice. Then for the veggies, we have onions, carrots, and my brownies are ready. Onions, carrots, some kabocha squash, which I roasted for like 5 minutes, but then I was like, fuck, that's gonna take too long, so I just put it in with the rest. Some broccoli, some air-fried Brussels sprouts, and tofu. And then also, I have the beet greens, which I have not tried yet, so I will let you know afterward how they turned out. All stewed in there, cooked in some coconut milk and some yellow curry paste. And then on top, I just added some mustard, a little bit of cilantro, and some mushroom umami seasoning. So I am very, very ready for this. And also ready to see, let's see how these brownies turned out. They're definitely ready. Not in focus. Look at that. Perfect. I have peanut butter like all over my hands, but the last thing I'm having today is one of these red velvet brownies with a little bit of peanut butter. I definitely did not cook these quite long enough. Like they're pretty doughy. The dough, I added too much flax milk in it anyway, and it was kind of like too liquidy, but you know. Anyway, if you like this, like, subscribe, do all the things. Let me know what videos you would like to see below because I would love to make other what I eat today. If you want to see like a really extra day of what you eating, like let me know because I have those. It would be kind of a bitch to film, but you know, probably worth it. Anyway, do all the things and I will see you in the next one.